Phuket Extra is brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro at XTRA Grand Beach Resort. Chill in the sun, sip under the stars.
Sawadee krap and welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro at XTRA Grand Beach Resort, Phuket. I'm JP Mastanza, and it's Anzac Day, where thousands in Australia and New Zealand are honoring the servicemen and women who have given and continue to give their lives on the front lines of battle in past and current conflicts. Now here's the news you need to know. A tragic story here in Phuket as a man hung his 11-month-old daughter before doing the same thing to himself yesterday, and it was all broadcasted on Facebook Live for the world to see. We'll start at the beginning, as the 21-year-old mother of the baby told police that earlier in the day at about 3 a.m., her 20-year-old boyfriend Wutisang De Wongtele had threatened to kill her, and she ran away from the house in fear, but she left her baby girl, Beda. It wasn't until later in the day when the Facebook Live video was posted at about 5:45 p.m. that the mother learned of her daughter and boyfriend's fate. As the video shows, the boyfriend tying a rope around the baby's neck, then lowers her down of an abandoned building, and you heartbreakingly hear the crying stop. He then does the same thing to himself. This all happened in Saku near Patong Beach, and now police believe it was all an act of jealousy, though they are still investigating. For more details, visit thephuketnews.com. And the raids and shutdowns of nightclubs and bars on Patong's Bangla Road are still going on, according to authorities in Phuket's Sin City, as police continue their order to crack down on late trading hours. The news follows Taipan, one of the party area's most popular late-night clubs, being closed for days last week amid silence from the owners, but the club did reopen on Sunday night. The crackdown on entertainment venues that stay open past 1 or 2 a.m., depending on their licenses, well, that came down from the previous governor, Chokchai Dejamortan, but he's since been transferred to Bangkok earlier this month. And new governor, Norapat Patong, he has yet to make an order on the crackdown. Meanwhile, officials here in Phuket, along with nightlife operators, say they are still awaiting word from Bangkok on the request to allow venues in Patong's Bangla Road to stay open until 4 a.m. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. And the Michelin Guide is coming to Thailand as officials hope to spur food lovers to explore the kingdom's culinary scene while inspiring Thai restaurateurs to step up the quality of their venues and food. The Tourism Authority of Thailand announced a partnership with Michelin Travel Partner to publish a Bangkok edition of the prestigious guide, which showcases and highlights emerging young chefs, culinary trends, and rates restaurants in a given region. Officials say the prestige of the Michelin Guide is meant to boost high-quality tourism in Thailand, raising the bar for international food lovers. The first guide is expected to be released by the end of this year. And sit tight, Phuket Extra will be right back after this. Welcome back to Phuket Extra. Critics are blasting the military government's secret purchase of a 13.5 billion baht submarine from China last week, saying in a lackluster economy, the money should be spent on projects with real public benefits. But the Prime Minister and his deputies say the huge amount of money spent to buy the submarine is coming from a separate budget, defending the purchase for security reasons, since Malaysia already has 2 submarines, while Singapore has 4 and Vietnam has 6. Thailand's new submarine is the first of 3 subs the government hopes to buy within the next 11 years on a plan. And the Thai government is also set to approve a new Chinese weapons factory by July as officials make good on a deal from last year that would push the kingdom to become a, quote, armament technology transfer hub, according to the Bangkok Post. The plan is expected to be finalized by July, with the project to be a collaboration between China and Thailand, providing a maintenance depot for Chinese weapons that are sold to Thailand. And they would also build spare parts for armored vehicles here in the kingdom. Thai military officials say the project would help the kingdom as the Chinese would pass on knowledge and the latest technology in their weaponry to Thailand, which they believe would be used to provide, quote, military muscle to back up negotiations with neighboring countries. And Thailand's broadcasting regulators say they want to create a level playing field between over-the-top operators and traditional broadcasters as they approve a plan to regulate OTT platforms. That includes Netflix, AIS Play, TrueVisions Everywhere, as well as some digital TV channels and even parts of YouTube, as regulators say they don't adhere to the same rules as traditional digital or paid TV. It will take time, however, as a panel is being set up currently to determine a regulatory framework to govern OTT services. It'll take about a year, according to regulators. And finally, praise is being heaped on a chicken noodle vendor in Pattaya who returned a bag that held over 1 million baht back to the owners. 29-year-old Sumari Sriwam, who drives her mobile noodle shop around Pattaya, she found the bag just lying on the ground near Bali High Port on Sunday, containing the cash and credit cards, and she gave it to police. The bag's owner met with Sumari at the station to get the bag back, and she was given an undisclosed reward for her honesty. Good job. And that's it for Phuket Extra today. We'll leave you with photos from the scenes from the first government-led services of Anzac Day here in Phuket. It was all led by the Australia Consulate General Craig Ferguson at the Phuket Yacht Club at dawn. From all of us here at the Phuket News Center, thank you for watching. Until tomorrow, stay classy, Phuket.